Nick, just a couple of weeks to go until the big kick-off back in Super League. How much are the guys looking forward to it?
Yeah, we've had a good pre-season. It's hard for me to really comment on how they've been going. I've just been sat in a gym just nursing my shoulder for the last 8 weeks. So, but by all accounts, guys have been brilliant. I tend to get the brunt of it, so they come into the gym either whinging or happy, and there's not been that much whinging this year, so by looks we've had a decent pre-season and everyone can't wait to get stuck in now. Once you get Christmas out of the way and get into the friendlies, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, everyone's looking for the start of the season and a big kick-off.
How is the rehab coming on?
Getting there, I'm back on schedule. I think I kind of fell behind schedule in the last few weeks, so we've pulled it back and got on top of things, so yeah, it should be alright for the first game.
That first game, Wakefield Trinity, obviously, guessing maybe written in the stars a little bit, your former club. It'd be a good test of how far you've come over the off-season, because they had a really good year last year. Yeah,
that's why I said it's a decent test for us. You know, it's not a Warrington away or anything like that where you're kind of thinking, oh, that's a toughie. It's nice to get an home game and see where we're at. You know, like you said, Wakefield were brilliant last year, and if anything, they look like they're even better this year. Spanked Halifax at the weekend, and so anybody who can put 60-odd points on Halifax, and you know, they're doing something right, so it should be a big test for us, but just one we're looking forward to.
What's that year like in the Championship? Maybe not so much for the club first, but for you personally, having obviously been in Super League for so long and then having to step down with Rovers, how did you find 2017?
You know what, I've loved it. It's probably one of the years that I look back on when I hang my boots up that I've enjoyed most, like since day one. Kids loved it, my mum and dad loved coming, and nice winning most games, and it was just a year that I'm going to look back on with a lot of fondness, and then to get promoted was just a cherry on top. It's a big club that deserves to be in Super League, fans were class all year, and to get us back promoted, it was a big thing, and set us up for a big year.
Is there a sense that year in the Championship, having to do it tough and suffering the heartbreak of getting relegated, in the long term might turn out to be maybe even a good thing for this club, that bit of a wake-up call, and you know, you don't want to be in that situation ever again?
Yeah, I think they've said that right from just about every department in club. You know, the commercial,
everything sort of got stripped back.
Everyone, had to have a look at what were they doing and what they've done wrong and why they're in that situation. Getting Tim on board and getting the recruitment right that he wanted, and getting people out that he didn't want, and the squad that we put together now, it's a Super League squad, and I think Neil Udgell says like it's last year were like one of the best that they've had as a club, and going forward now it sets us up nicely.
And how big a coup getting Danny Maguire on board, obviously multi-grand final winning star. He's a fair one to have in the squad, isn't he?
Yeah, not bad. I think he was quite quiet to start off with. Like I said, I've not been on field with him yet, so I'd come in and ask if he's sprayed anybody, because I've been on end of a few of them these days, and he was quite quiet to start off with, but he's finding his feet now. I think he's going to be brilliant for us.
Danny was just saying he thinks that this group's more than capable of surprising a few people this year. I know some have questioned the lack of new signings maybe, but this group's got a fair amount of potential and talent in it, hasn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I think we beat last year. We proved we're a Super League side just to get promoted at first time of asking. You know, we beat Widnes, we beat Lee, we ran Salford close, probably should have beat Catalans at home, and I think that just shows that we had the Super League side there, so just to add the touch of the quality that we have done, I don't think you needed to make wholesale changes. Like Wakefield proved last year, the league's wide open. You know, if you just turn it on, then anybody can beat anybody on the day, so we just need to turn up, and I think a big start's massive for us. You know, ride that kind of promotion wave, and get a big start, get some points on the boards early, and then just see where we go from there.
Yeah, it's really unforgiving, this structure. You've seen it with Leeds and with Warrington last year, that if you do have a bit of a slow start, it's tough to pull yourself out of that hole. But similarly, as you say, Salford and Wakefield flew out of the blocks and they never really looked back.
Yeah, exactly. A big start's massive. It's hard to pull it back, and you know, like if winning's an habit, but so's losing. You know, if you can't get those wins early, you kind of just tend to snowball a bit from there. So yeah, it'd be nice to get some points on the board early and just see where we go. I think obviously top 8's a goal, and anything above that is a bonus.
And just finally, I know obviously you won't be playing this weekend, but to get a taste of that whole derby in Super League, that'll be nice work when it comes around.
Yeah, well, that was one of my main reasons for signing. I played in the Leeds Bradford derby for both sides. But I think anything comes close to Old Derby, does it? There's just something about it. So yeah, to have a crack at that this year is going to be pretty special.